在一起了。
Although the ride, although we went on the ride, although we went on the ride as two people as partners, the original maximum number is 21 people, and that has got to be the longest 2 minutes of my life.
呀，对，刚才那个工作人员他就叫白姑令，他跟我们讲，这个东西就是如果是有心脏病和孕妇的人，千万不能够上去，因为怎么样，当时好像是吸在里面这样来搅。而我们刚才2个人所尝试的是速度最快的一个，因为全部坐上去有21个人，速度会减低。但是你所看到，刚才我和各位勇敢的女士 Aaron， 我们打得还3步哎，呀，你们一定要来试一下。
Okay, so right, Elmer, I'm still out of breath, and I have to tell you why. Every time it goes around, every second, it's 10 rounds a second. We are going to see 10 rounds a second. I'm just...
9分之年，我不想做第2次了。我在这边谈。
To Leah's credit, she was really disoriented.
She was completely
disoriented. She didn't say a lot, but one thing she did well is to not just state this 2-minute ride, which I think is one of the facts she had to get in there.
Right.
But the way she did it was by saying that was the longest 2 minutes of my life. She said it in a fun way, but it was a good way of relating her experience to getting the facts.
So I felt that Leah was trying very hard to step up the ride and be a presenter immediately.
我觉得他很好，其实他也是给我们很多资讯啊，比如说他是无形中他会给你一些资讯，很自然而然你从他身上拿到很多信息。
How are you guys feeling? So it looks like easy ride. For you. Much as the body traveler. Right. Okay. Now you know what the deal is. You get on the ride. And after you get off the ride, you can immediately hold a segment about the ride, so what you've researched. But you have to also remember this 3 points I'm going to tell you. You have to incorporate it into your whole segment. Okay? The ride is for 60 people. It's for 3 minutes. And it goes 17 rounds per minute. Remember that in order, so incorporate that in your own hosting style. Okay? But first and most is enjoy yourself. Are you ready? Ready? This ride, this is crazy ride. It goes that stress. It's like I'm almost like coming out of the ride every time.
But I like the ride, you know why?
Why?
I mean, you keep on like coming over.
Yeah, you're so bad. Everything, you keep you're hugging me.
No, that's not the fact. I just want to take a nice picture out of it. But anyway, for this ride itself, right, remind me of like when we are in the childhood, when there's
it's like something like a adult merry-go-round, right?
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah, like a very faster version.
Oh, much
my
faster.
God, I almost fly out of the thing.
Then for this thing itself, it actually contains of 60 people. And the ride itself took about 3 minutes. Correct.
And I think it went around for 70 rounds.
Yeah, correct. And the speed is so fast, and I can tell you.
Really fast.
But each of our picture, right, we will be sitting,
Oh my God, I know. There's like solely sitting there, and then it's like capture every expression that we do, right?
Well, I mean, I don't mind because I get the benefit out of it.
So do you want to go for the second round?
No.
Or do you want to go see our picture?
I want to take the picture because I got a beautiful girl for me. Oh, let's go.
Steve never looked at the camera. Absolutely no contact looking at the camera at all.
He just looked a little sleazy to me,
That was cute, you know.
Okay, like you don't like it. Okay,
Yeah.
you know, they're waiting for each other to comment. For me, I was like, okay, what are they going to say next? What are they going to say next? That's the feeling I had. It wasn't smooth, the delivery.
Honestly, all I got from that little segment there was his true intentions on her. That's all I got.
These guys have never done this before.
Yeah.
I'll give them more credit.
Because he's trying to be funny.
Yeah, he's trying to do something. He's trying to turn it into a little shtick, and that's...
Maybe that's where he's coming from, but from the audience point of view,
Yeah, that's not really working.
Coming up next is Jason and MiNLi. Come on down. Now you know the deal is here. Get on the ride. Enjoy the ride if you can. And come off it and host your segment. Okay, you're going on the spinning orbit. Remember this, in your hosting segment, you have to incorporate these 3 points I'm going to give you in order. Okay? It's 48 people. Okay? It goes for 2.5 minutes. And it goes 10 rounds per minute. You have to remember these points in your hosting segment. Are you guys ready to go to the spinning orbit?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go up.
They call it what?
The spinning orbit.
What is spinning orbit?
I don't know, it looks like that's the sun and it was spinning around the sun. Yeah.
Now it's so scary. She was screaming like hell.
Yeah, and I was screaming my last time. It was so scary. You know, it was just only 2 of us this time, but how many people can sit on it, huh?
48 people.
Yeah.
48 people. And so how long?
It felt like 10 minutes, but
But it was
actually
2.5 minutes. But it was so long though.
Yeah, I felt like it was so long. It actually moved 10 rounds per second. Per second, yeah. I know, we actually did an interview with a little boy just now. He was 12 years old and about 140 centimeters,
Yeah, I
right?
never thought he's
That's the minimum. And you asked me how was it, he was, oh, it was really fun. I had fun and it was such a leisure ride, no? But when I sat on it, oh my god.
She was freaking out.
Yeah, I could see the roof of that walkway right there.
Freaking out.
Yeah, I was so
I enjoyed the ride. It was
I was like, this could help.
This is great, man.
Yeah, maybe we will, but this time we're going to go with a lot of people, so we're not the only ones that, yeah, you can screen on downside.
It's fun.
But yeah.
Do it again.
Alright. Yeah.
This was the interview version of the DNA mixer. Like this.
Yeah.
You know, it started off well. She had her moment. He had his moment. And then it all went wrong. 我觉得这样跟他们练默契，我觉得他们就是说，预先是告诉大家，你先讲，然后到我讲，或者要那个 eye contact，我觉得很重要。就好像他讲的时候，你一定要不要说话，不要出声先，等到他讲完他要讲的东西，你才讲你要讲的东西。我觉得他们的配合能力还不够。